Warning: the content in these videos is intended for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not condone or promote any of the actions depicted or described. These stories are presented to educate the public and share true events. Some material may be disturbing or inappropriate for certain audiences. We do not recommend that children watch these videos without direct adult supervision. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. True Crime Guide. She was 21, a student from Vancouver, traveling alone through California. Quiet, curious, someone who sketched on planes and posted pictures of city lights, Elisa Lam arrived in Los Angeles with the same easy confidence millions of young travelers carry. What she did not return from was a night nobody can fully explain. Elisa checked into the Cecil Hotel, a downtown building with an infamous reputation and thin walls. She sent messages home. She took the bus. Then, at the end of January 2013, she stopped answering. Her parents reported her missing. At first, it was the kind of disappearance that can happen to anyone on a long trip. Missed calls, missed plans. Then something strange happened. The hotel's elevator camera, footage that would soon circle the globe, was released by police. In the clip, Elisa steps into the elevator, smiling to no one. She presses several buttons, then hesitates. She peers out as if searching for someone. She presses more buttons, waves her hands and motions like she's talking to someone who isn't there. She crouches, leans into the corner, slides one shoulder along the wall, and peeks back into the hall. At one point, she seems to hide, then to run. The whole thing lasts under a minute, but it made millions of strangers feel as if they had watched the moment a life slipped off its rails. The video turned a private worry into a global obsession. Forums filled with theories: mental breakdown, a prank, foul play, something supernatural. People pulled every frame apart, trying to build a narrative to explain what they were seeing. The elevator's odd lighting, the hotel's dark history, and the raw, unanswered fear in Elisa's face fed something ravenous online. 3 weeks later, hotel staff investigating guest complaints about low water pressure climbed the roof. Inside one of the building's 4 municipal water tanks, they found her. Elisa Lam's body had been in that tank for days. She was naked. The discovery raised more questions than it answered. How had a young woman entered the roof and climbed into a locked tank? How had she gone unnoticed? Why had no one heard anything? The coroner's report would later record the ruling: accidental drowning. It noted Elisa's history of bipolar disorder as a significant factor. There were no signs of sexual assault or physical trauma, and toxicology revealed no illegal drugs. For the police, the pieces fit a tragic picture of a young woman likely suffering an episode that led her onto the roof and into the tank. For many others, it wasn't enough. The footage still felt like a door left ajar. People clung to uncertainties: the mechanics of the rooftop access, the state of the tank's lid, the long span of days before discovery. Conspiracy theories bloomed and hardened into certainty in headlines and comment threads. Some turned the hotel into a character in its own right, a place where violence and sadness had gathered like dust. Others insisted the public spectacle had done an injustice, turning a private death into a circus. What is easiest to forget in all the noise is the person at the center. Elisa was more than a viral clip and mystery threads. She was a daughter, a student, a young woman whose life included plans and friends and small joys. The elevator footage captured not just something strange, but a real human panic, confusion and fear that no internet theory can unwrap into a tidy explanation. Officially, the case closed with an explanation that felt unsatisfying to many and complete to others. Unofficially, the questions linger. How does a city miss someone's last days? How do privacy and spectacle collide when a camera records a human being at their most vulnerable? And how do we treat the people we turn into mysteries? Elisa Lam's death remains settled in records and unsettled in our imaginations. The elevator video still plays, a short, disquieting loop that asks us to look and then leaves us with the difficult work of remembering that beyond the clip was a life abruptly ended and a family left to live with answers that never quite close the door. Thanks for watching True Crime Guide. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a case. If there's a story you'd like us to cover, drop it in the comments below. Your favorite case may just be next. Until next time, stay curious and stay cautious.